I always think of the commercial with the tank.
This toilet may look clean, but under the rim are grungies ordinary cleaners can't always reach. Introducing new toilet duck.
Or the one where the toilet duck has a plane.
New bathroom duck. Nothing fights bathroom dirt like duck.
I adore this product. This is a type of toilet bowl cleaner, but we know its name because it is named after its unique shape, which sort of in some ways resembles a duck and allows you apparently to get it under the rim and properly clean out your loo. Today, it's made by SC Johnson, which is a company here in the United States. But when it was first manufactured, it was made out in Dahlekon, Switzerland by a company called Durgel. And this story starts in 1951 with Maria During Keller. Maria was frustrated by the buildup of lime on her bathtub and toilet and sink, and so she needed a good descaler. So she worked on her own product, and in 1951, she started this company by going basically door to door. She would go to people's houses and wearing a beautiful hat and a beautiful dress, she would get down on her hands and knees, clean the toilets, clean everything else, and show them how good of a descaler she was selling. Then in 1963, her son Walter joined the business, and he brought fresh new ideas and a fresh energy to the company. Walter builds the first filling machine for the company, and he works on the ingredients to create an even better descaler, which he introduces in 1968, which is still the standard in descaling things in Switzerland. Sounds like a big deal. So Durgel was a company that focused on one thing, cleaning toilets with a descaler. Now, Swiss inventions are known for simplifying life. The Swiss Army knife, Velcro, zippers, cellophane, all invented by the Swiss, and the toilet duck. The invention of the toilet duck couldn't have come at a better time. In the late 1970s, Durgel was in a terrible state, and Walter was worried that he might have to close the doors or sell the company to somebody else. And then, in July of 1980, a eureka moment hit him as he was sitting at his desk, and he thought, what about a duck's neck? And so he invented the toilet duck. That's Walter and his son Heinz, so Maria's grandson, and he's sitting there with the prototype bottle of the toilet duck and the wooden carved prototype of the toilet duck bottle. Walter figured out the product, but before he put it to market, he got a patent on the bottle. Very, very smart. We have talked on this channel of companies like Domino's that invented the pizza box and didn't patent it. And he didn't want this to just go out to anyone because this was as important as the scaler inside. This was a truly unique thing. I know it sounds silly, but the toilet duck revolutionized the way you could clean a toilet.
Nước rửa bồn cầu con vịt với công thức Terminex cực mạnh, diệt trùng đến 99,9%, cho phòng tắm luôn sạch bóng và vệ sinh. Con vịt tẩy sạch và diệt trùng hoàn toàn.
The toilet duck broke into the American market in 1986 and started ramping up and getting bigger and bigger. By the early 90s, there were tons of commercials on television and everyone was talking about it, at least when they wanted to talk about cleaning the toilets. Here's an article I found from the newspaper which talks about how people were concerned that this product didn't have a child-proof cap. Now, most cleaners for toilets didn't, but they said this one looked like a toy. And if it's a toy, it definitely needs a child-proof cap. Now, basically, it's only called the toilet duck in the United States. In most countries, they use WC, which you may be familiar with. I always remember in Mad magazines, that's how they would mark the men's room. And it stands for water closet. And the reason is toilets, when they first came out, when indoor plumbing first came about, the first thing they did was give you a toilet inside. So it would be built into a closet. They didn't have bathrooms because you went to the bathroom in the outhouse outside. So they had to take some spot in the house, and a closet seemed like a good idea. So in that closet, they would pipe in the water. And so that would be your water closet. And that abbreviation is affixed to most of the toilet duck products around the world. Now, moving ahead to 2008, SC Johnson & Sons acquires Toilet Duck because the Durgle Company wanted to sell it off, not for any other reason, but to better focus on descaling limestone. This was far more important to them than the novelty of this bottle. So they sold off the Toilet Duck, and they today continue to focus on descaling limestone. SC Johnson & Sons is one of the oldest family-owned businesses in the United States. It started in 1886. Samuel Curtis Johnson purchased a hardware floor business and was working on different types of parquet flooring. As his business grew, he needed something to sell the people to use to keep their floors looking nice, so he worked on different stainers and waxes for the hardwood floor. SC Johnson & Sons expanded and expanded, and in 1998, they purchased the Dow Chemical Company. Now, this company already owned Scrubbing Bubbles.
Scrubbing Bubbles. Oh, that's our scrubbing action foams your bathroom clean. We disinfect, too. Oh, we do. We really do. No aerosol tub and tile cleaner is tougher on soap, scum, and germs. But we don't just clean and disinfect surfaces. Oh, no. No. We make them shine. Oh, the glare. Can't stand the glare.
This also gave SC Johnson & Sons the rights to Ziploc bags, Saran wrap, and Fantastic. The Toilet Duck line includes many different products, and they have had quite an impact on pop culture. They mentioned the Toilet Duck on an episode of Cheers.
See, I can get this money. All I have to do is come up with a simple product that America needs, like the pet rock or the maybe even the toilet duck.
Sam, you're just making this harder on yourself.
Yeah.
You know, they stole that toilet duck idea from me. Yeah, see, in my original sketches, I had it as a goat.
Don Adams did a commercial for Toilet Duck. Now, depending on your age, you either know him as Maxwell Smart from Get Smart or as Inspector Gadget.
These guys tried to help me clean your toilet, but we could only go so far together. Ouch! Then new Toilet Duck came along.
The animation of the grunge under the toilet rim goes from adorable to outright unsettling. The Netherlands version of Toilet Duck has a very famous slogan. This won the Advertising Society's 2007 Best of All-Time Content.
Wij van WC1 zijn blij met het succes van WC1.
The slogan basically translates to, "We the people of Toilet Duck recommend Toilet Duck." This is a phrase that is used in the Netherlands to convey that maybe you should consider the source of this information. But because people use it to point out how absurd it is, it became a beloved slogan in that country. Toilet Duck also appeared in a British sitcom called Father Ted.
Father, are you all right? No. Not Toilet Duck again.
You know, when I was looking at this, I found a lot of weird commercials for toilets.
Liebe Zuschauer, im Namen aller Toiletten.
Okay, Toilet Bowl, you think you're a big problem? Not anymore.
Don't be bullied by your bowl. Bully your bowl instead.
There's a British comedy series called Smack the Pony, and they did a bit where there was a store where every product was the Toilet Duck.
I know what you're going to say.
What am I going to say?
You're going to say that I shouldn't have done Toilet Duck on all of the shows.
Every show, in every aisle, just when I'm a complete bender and toilet duck the place. How do you think the customers are going to react when they see all this?
Quite surprised.
And in Germany, they have a commercial with a talking butt.
Auch schon verbreitet der Turbosprüher duftende Frische im ganzen Raum, dem Nächsten zuliebe.
Ich bin begeistert von der Dufte.
By the way, huge shout out to everybody on Patreon. You can join for $3 and I'll send you a postcard every month. Big shout out to Michael and Jessica, Awkward But Awesome, Matthew, David, Chapin, Chris, and Cheese God. The Toilet Duck saved a man's life in England in 2012. It was 7 a.m. on a Monday at Pool's convenience store in England, and a man came in with a syringe, and the man said, "I've got HIV, and I'm going to inject you with this syringe." Killy Morthy, the 24-year-old clerk, who, by the way, wasn't even supposed to be there today. This is a total Dante situation. He's covering for his cousin. He grabs the bottle of Toilet Duck, starts swinging it at this guy, and chases the man out of the store. It's a happy ending. The Toilet Duck story is great. Can I see just one more Toilet Duck commercial?
Im Bad duftet rund die Uhr. Frische Siegel aus Gel, kein Plastik, ein Hänger. Nur klicken, stempeln und rein, so einfach kann bester Duft sein. Nutze die Talente der WC.